That's their hope. So I'm going to finish this up. I think I'm running out of space on this phone here. But it's all good. The word is getting out. So it says, have mercy upon me, O Lord, consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that lifteth me up from the gates of death. That's the Heavenly Father. That I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion, Israel. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit. That's the so-called white man, the other nations. They're about to be sunk in the pit that they made, because they made a pit for us to destroy us. But the Lord got a pit waiting for their asses, especially the elites. They really believe they dug up a pit they really believe they created a pit or a trap for the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel and the rest of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But they're going to fall in it. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. So what you got, and this is mainly for the elites, what you got planned for the so-called blacks, the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, you're going to fall into that. You're going to be the slaves. Matter of fact, the elites are going to be the first wave of our slaves. And we're going to force their women to lay down with them, that they may bring back the rest of the so-called white race, who you call the white race, which are the Edomites in the Bible. We're going to have breeding farms. That's in the Bible. And you're all going to serve captivity, worse than what we went through. Revelation, the 18th chapter says double according to their works. So it says, in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higion Salah, right? It says the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. So that right there, we know. Look, that's why we ain't worrying about you crackers, especially the elites, because you really believe you're gonna bring in this new world order. The Lord is about to disappoint your cracker asses, man. Your red asses. The wicked shall be turned into hell, meaning destroyed. And all the nations that forget the Heavenly Father. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. Right? Because it seems like we're forgotten, right? The Lord said we ain't always, and the Heavenly Father set it up that way. We had to go through what we had to go through to serve a punishment. Now we're living in a time of our punishment being over. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Heavenly Father. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Well, we're the poor. And it seems like the expectation of us is going to perish. It seems that way. But the Lord said, no, it ain't going to always be that way. He's going to put a stop to it. We trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. And these devils ain't going to prevail. Man is not going to prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that the nations may know themselves to be but men, especially the elites of the so-called white men, because they think they're God. Salah. And with that, man, I pray brethren were edified. I'm going to say all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? B'Shem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.